Okay, what's up everybody? It's Matthew Mickey. In the last video we talked about, looking at the distribution returns and how to measure normal versus not normal on the daily returns using the S&P 500. And I just want to bring it to your attention. You can do this on all time horizons, the daily, the weekly, the monthly, the quarterly, the et cetera, et cetera. What you got to realize though, the higher the time frame and the more abnormal the percentage move is, the more likely that your silly little reversion to the means plays won't work out, right? Why? Due to more time associated with the day. And because the narrative is trumping, the statistics. Why? Because it's injecting uncertainty into the market or certainty into the market based off of which way the volatility is. No shit, there I was, March of 21, right? S&P 500 average daily returns might have been 5%. So let's say that day, the S&P 500 is negative to the left 7% at the second standard deviation. I place my long to go long. I place my stop at the 8% standard deviation, third standard deviation. Then Russia has their mid-century crisis with inflation. Bam! Now look at where we are at. Now, with that being said, disclosure, inflation is not due to an event. The only thing that causes inflation is monetary policies. Well, you heard that here because I'll probably get kicked off YouTube and banned for life. Especially if Power, one of his cronies, hear it, I'm definitely screwed then. And you know what? We won't talk about the cocaine infested, quantitative easing binger they just came off of, right? We can continue to blame. But anyway, since then, we've been going down, up, but mostly down, right? So we know the data is going to be skewed to the left-hand side of the distribution model, right? Boom. But Mick, what does this have to do with liquidity or volatility? So listen, we're going to Missy Elliott and we're going to flip it and we reverse it. So right here you can see that we have the distribution model flipped sideways where it measures time and price, right? And it's the same concept, right? Straight down the center is the average. And here, whether you're looking at market profile, volume profile, they do value areas, right? So 70%, 30%, those are abnormal moves. But go on and slap a first and second standard deviation on that bad boy. So look at this. This is the same thing, right? Can you tell me where liquidity ran out versus where we're in a liquid market versus an illiquid market, right? So you can see, each letter is a 30-minute bar, right? And it's squished together into a standard deviation, right? And you can see clear as day right there where buyers and sellers, negotiated on the price and then liquidity ran out and it went to the upside. That M period, it's going for something. Maybe it's buy stops, maybe it's sell stops, maybe it's sell imbalance, maybe it's buy imbalance, who cares, right? Let's talk volatility. Later.